A better Memphis.
Well, the Pink Palace and the National Civil Rights Museum introduced a brand new Civil Rights Pass that offers visitors and locals an opportunity to see two museum experiences in one. Here to join us today is Marcy Wurzburg-Stagner, the Director of Development for the Pink Palace, and Dr. Carolyn Michael Banks, of the founder and owner of A Tour of Possibilities. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Hi.
We're excited to have you here.
And thank you for the honorary doctor, but I'm not, just so you know.
Oh, is that right?
That's
honorary.
right.
It's just honorary.
It's just...
Your humility is getting my attention. All right. How did this tour come about? How did this happen?
Well, Memphis Tourism thought it'd be a great idea to really collaborate with many of the museums that we have here. And I think it was a brilliant idea because it's really not just for visitors who Memphis Tourism normally kind of looks at, but for Memphians. And this gives Memphians an opportunity to perhaps do things they've not done and do it in a way that makes it easy.
Yeah. And what can people expect when they get one of these passes?
So the pass can be redeemed on the Memphis Tourism website. It's delivered automatically, digitally to your email, and they can redeem it either at the National Civil Rights Museum or at the Pink Palace. And upon entering the Pink Palace, for example, we have a new traveling exhibit that is up through October 19th. The exhibit is called Overcoming Hateful Things. It is from the Jim Crow Museum, and it is all about the Jim Crow era, of course, and has over 150 artifacts and objects that were used during that time, lots of things that were, used for marketing purposes. And we really want to talk about what things still exist that need conversation and how we can overcome some of those hateful things in our world.
What do you hope folks will take away from this opportunity to see both of these museums?
I hope they take the opportunity, period. I mean, I think the one thing that became very clear to me is that when Claiborne Temple was burned,
yes,
the number of people in our city who had no idea the significance of that building. We have things in Memphis that you will not find anywhere else. And if we're not careful, we can lose it all in a blink of an eye. So what I am looking forward to are Memphians going, this is in our backyard and I've never been, so let's go and see.
It's so true. So many of us take things for granted. For example, the Claiborne Temple had the fire, I believe it was on April 28th, so that would be exactly 3 months ago today, I think.
That's right.
Exactly 3 months ago today, that burned, and it was a devastating fire. It burned to the ground. That's, of course, where I Am a Man Plaza is located and was placed for the 50th anniversary commemorating the assassination of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And so that church has been standing there as a part of our great history, and so many people were brokenhearted when they saw that. But fortunately, there is hope, and there have been millions of dollars pledged to get it back on track. Now, how does A Tour of Possibilities add to this experience?
Our role is to really help connect the dots, because a lot of times people will go to a museum and they're seeing a very specific thing. Then they go to another museum and they see another very specific thing. So our role is to connect the dots in between these incredible sites. Because for me, that's where the story is. A lot of people say, so what places do you go to? And I'm like, I can tell you that, but what I want you to get are the stories that you're not going to get simply by picking up a guidebook.
Yeah, and as marketing director at the Pink Palace, you're working every day to have fresh exhibits and to invite the community to come see what you have to offer. But this offers a collaboration that we've never had before, right?
Exactly, and as development director at the Pink Palace, bringing in these exhibits, bringing more people into the museum, even if they haven't been there since they were a child. It's a reminder that these things are here, and we want them to maintain their integrity and their importance and their significance in the city as historic landmarks. And we also want to create a conversation for people to have that there is hope. Things, whether it's people coming together to support Claiborne Temple, or whether it's people coming to the Overcoming Hateful Things exhibit at the Pink Palace, and starting discussions with people in their lives to learn about and discuss what's still going on in our world that maybe needs to change, and what can we do to overcome that? What can we do to move the needle forward? And this conversation that we're building is all just as important as the exhibit itself.
Well, thank you both for being with us today. We're talking with Marcy Wurzburg-Stagner, the Director of Development for the Pink Palace. Joe Birch said something different a minute ago. And Carolyn Michael Banks, founder and owner of A Tour of Possibilities, who has an honorary doctorate, but should have a real one too. All right. Let's go to the doctor of the heat right now, Mr. Ron Childers, with the latest on his doctorate.